Thank you so much for staying with us. You're on CNN News 18. You're watching our non-stop coverage as events unfold in West Asia. There are claims and counterclaims being made. There are strikes coming in from both sides. The United States and Israel in one corner, Iran on the other. Both sides are making claims of hitting assets of the other side. The latest video that we've accessed here on CNN News 18 is of a Fatah missile launch. This is what Iran calls Operation True Promise. This is the video that you see on your screens where you can see that missile being launched. Where this is being launched exactly from, where it's headed at, all of that we're still trying to ascertain more details of. But these kind of visuals that are now coming to the fore, all of which are also doing rounds on social media. Many of these videos are completely viral. The kind of claims that are coming in from both sides. This is that particular video of another missile launch coming in from the Iranian side. Operation True Promise is what it's titled. What exactly is the intention behind this particular missile launch? That's something that we're still trying to ascertain. The Israeli side on its part is also making claims about targeting certain locations in Iran and hitting those with precision. Both sides are making claims. Both sides are also releasing videos as proof of what their attacks really mean. But what does this mean for the larger conflict? How long drawn is this war really going to go on for? That's something that we're trying to decode here. To get us a sense of what the Israeli perspective on this is, we're joined by Oli Weitzman. She's the Consul General of Israel to South India. Thank you so much, ma'am, for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. Like I was pointing out just a short while ago, that there are claims, counterclaims being made from both sides. The Iranian side also claiming that a lot of damage has been done to Israeli assets, to assets of the United States and all of those countries that are standing in Israel's corner at the moment. How long drawn do you think this is going to go on for?
First of all, good afternoon, and thank you for having me here. It's a question that you're asking. I think that we're all trying to figure out. We're hoping, Israel never likes being in a conflict situation. Our aim is always to try and live as peacefully as possible. Unfortunately, we're now in a situation where we have no choice but to defend ourselves from a very powerful and evil regime that it's taken upon itself now for years and years to try and destroy Israel. This has been their intention for almost 50 years now, since 1979, when the current regime took hold of Iran and Iranian people. And so this is what we have to deal with, and this we have to make sure that they don't have the capability to destroy Israel. So it's really hard to know how long it's going to last. It really depends on how things turn out, but I hope very much that it's not going to be too long, and that we'll be able to come to a situation where the Middle East is all the countries in the Middle East can live safely and happily.
Ms. Weitzman, I want to ask you this. Just a short while ago, just a few minutes ago, in fact, the IRGC, the Iranian guards, came out and said that they had launched precision strikes on the Israeli Prime Minister's office and the Air Force Commander headquarters. Is that something that is true to its claims? Is that something that Israel can confirm? Or Israel has, in the past also said that a lot of claims that are coming in from the Iranian side are nothing but exaggeration?
Confirm or not confirm, I have no idea. Sometimes the missile takes very long, so I really don't know. I can say that Iran has been known in the past to give false information, but I can't really say anything for sure at this point.
But do you feel that Iran is going into this conflict now with a we have nothing to lose sort of an attitude, and they'll sort of keep holding it out? Because we had the US president this morning also come out and say that he foresees this to go on at least for 4 to 5 weeks.
I really can't say, again, the Iranian regime is really hard to get into their head. We're talking about basically a terrorist group that took hold of a country. They don't think logically. It's not a democracy. There's no logic in the way that they think or logic in the way that they act. Their aims are, you can see it with what they've done to Iran for the past 50 years. This is a country that's been suffering economically. The poor people of Iran have been in a terrible situation for the past years. There's no real freedom in Iran. Women are treated horribly there. The economic situation in the past few years is really declining, all because Iran's priority, the regime's priority, is to try and destroy Israel. All their money is being put into terrorist groups and proxies instead of taking care of the people of Iran. So when we're dealing with a regime like this, it's very, very hard for me to say what they're thinking and how they foresee things. So it's very hard for me to say.
Right. Oli Weitzman, thank you so much for speaking with us here on CNN News 18 and sharing your perspective. Israel cautiously watching of all the claims that are coming through the fore from the Iranian side especially. But